Intro's playing, bing, bang, boom. Turns on the podcast, boom, boom, boom. And welcome, guys, to the first episode of the Unnamed Slotcast. I'm Josh. This is Zez.
What's up? What's up?
And basically, listen, boys, nobody out here is doing a podcast on slots. You guys need to know, okay, what we know. And we know a lot. So we're going to help you guys learn from us about how to lose more.
I mean,
um,
we're degenerates. We play all the time. We literally 8-hour streams, 9-hour streams. We'll even after streams, we'll be sitting in Discord offline gambling. It's crazy. So we know a lot more than like just the average gambler. I would like to say at least, out in my humble opinion.
I think that both of us have been to the best places when gambling and the worst places when gambling, and it's like you said, it doesn't end with the stream. You end stream because you're about to go full DJ, and then you fucking stay in the Discord and lose
Yeah.
the rest of your vault.
Exactly. I honestly, if I stopped playing off stream, I would have been up so much more than I am. It's crazy. Like I'd literally only lose because I gamble off stream. It's bad. But
It's crazy. It's crazy that like streaming makes you maintain yourself gambling a
mm-hmm.
bit more, at least.
Because then I get yelled at. I get yelled at in the chat. It's like today when I was playing, they're like people are like, "Yo, stop doing this." I'm like, I'm just gonna end the stream then. Like I just go do it off stream because at least I'm not losing and getting yelled at.
It's like there's nothing worse than like being there losing thousands of dollars as a guy whose English second language is yelling at you to stop in the chat. Like, please stop, please.
I mean,
chat. Oh.
they're looking out for you. I mean, there's nothing wrong, but like it's like I'm already in this. I'm degenning. I'm set on losing or making it big right here, so nothing is gonna stop me.
And what? That's the perfect thing you could have said to start this podcast. Guys, the reason why we're okay with it is because we can afford everything we ever deposit, and you guys should too. Don't gamble with anything you can't afford to lose.
I agree 100%. People say it all the time. I mean, it's like we're harping on it at this point, but you gotta say because people still do it. It's a serious thing, especially if you get addicted to it. But you gotta play with money you can afford to lose. You don't play with your rent money. You don't play with your groceries money. You play with money that you're gonna go to the strip club with.
Exactly.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so basically, this podcast is gonna be more about like slot statistics and like what we think is actually happening with slots. It's gonna be more of an informational podcast, but this is the first episode. So for this episode and next episode, we'll give you guys a bit of a rundown on us and our gambling. So this week, I want to focus on Zez. I got a couple questions for you, brother.
Of course.
To start off, just to tell people, like, what was your first time gambling, and like, how often did you gamble after your first time?
Okay, so my first time was actually August 8th, 2020. My bad, 2020. It was Dual Bits just came out. I saw it. I've been watching so many videos on Sweet Bonanza. Everybody's just buying Sweet Bonanza. And at the time, like, people were doing $100 buys. Like, that's like the craziest thing. Like, you're doing dollar spins or $100 buys. Nothing else. So I was watching people play. I'm like, you know what? This is my time. I've been doing CS:GO cases. I'm ready to do this. Put $200 in. I'm playing. I'm like, I'm gonna record. I'm gonna make a YouTube video out of it. It's fun. I start buying Sweet Bonanza. First bonus buy. It's like 300x. Second bonus buy, like 400x. I'm like, yo, like I'm doing good here. Let me up it. $100, lose it. I'm like, all right, let's end this video. A couple days ago passed by. I'll do it again. I was like, actually, I could make it. I didn't record enough. Do it again. $100 buy, 400x. I'm like, yo, this is like this is good. Like this works. Ended it. Then 2 days later, I go. I'm straight. It's like 6 in the morning. Y'all know I always stream early. But I'm sitting there. On with my ex-girlfriend on FaceTime. 6 in the morning. She's asleep. I'm sitting there. I'm watching Legacy. I'm playing Legacy. I'm like, it's a new game. Never played Play and Go. $100 in my thing. I see it says dollar spins. I think it says dollar spins. Okay. First spin, nothing happens. Second spin, I see the bonus band. It goes in the bonus. I look at my balance. It says $80. I'm like, $80? I'm spinning dollar spins, and then I see, it says $10 spins. I got lucky. I hit the bonus, and I'm not gonna spoil what happens. That's gonna come down later in a different episode or something. We'll talk about that later.
Oh my god, dude! No way you got into a $10 bonus right
Dude,
when you start gambling.
Second time gambling ever with my ex on the phone, sleeping. I'm here, don't know what I'm doing. $100 in the balance. Well, 80 now. $10 bonus on Legacy, and I was just gonna keep it at that and say what happens on a different time.
I think another funny part is that like you start off by saying you started gambling Sweet Bonanza, You were doing CS:GO cases before, but that wasn't
Yeah,
gambling.
no. That's just getting fucked by Gaben on Steam, just
Yeah. So
700 balloons.
before CS:GO cases, you never gambled like with anything at all?
Nothing. It
Okay.
was never. I wouldn't even consider CS:GO like cases as gambling. Honestly, it's just I wanted cool skins in the game and just bought cases and opened them. That's really all it was.
When you were buying cases, you were like streaming or posting on YouTube?
Nothing. It was
Okay,
straight.
just you.
Yeah. I'm sitting with my friends in Discord. They were like, we were playing. That's when like COVID first happened, and we were
Yeah.
sitting playing CS:GO for 8 9 hours a day. Like we were
Okay.
grinding CS:GO, and I'm like, I want skins. Like I'm gonna get skins. I know. I want a knife. I remember my first knife was literally Christmas Day of 2019 or 2020. 2020. Yeah. That's when. Or actually no, 2019. It was before like actually COVID happened. So that's where like and then COVID happened and everything went downhill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does anyone in your family gamble?
No, they don't even know I gamble. It's a very
Okay, so they don't know you gamble. Oh,
it's
really?
very against my religion. It's
What?
very yeah. They don't. Nobody knows.
Damn, dude, because you live with family, right?
Yeah, I live with my parents and my sister, but she's
Because
in
I've
college.
seen them come in your room. How do they come in your room as you're jamming fucking slots and they don't know you're fucking
They
you're
no
jamming?
clue,
Weird.
no clue what happens. I mean, maybe they do, but they haven't said they don't. The only time they knew when I went to Vegas, like obviously they know I was gonna go play there sometime.
Okay.
But other than that, they.
All right, so let's start off with like a positive with the next question. What's
Okay.
your best gambling experience?
My best. Well, I guess that's gonna spoil the story. So
Okay, well, yeah, spoil the story. We
yeah.
saved it for here.
So yeah, I guess that kind of is a good segue. So I'll continue into the story. I'm sitting there, phone sitting on my computer, got the FaceTime. I spin into that $10 bonus. Keep in mind, I've never played this game. I don't even know what playing Go is. I'm just looking. Oh, this is an Egyptian slot. I'm Egyptian. Fuck it. It's cool. I hop in, gets the bonus. Couple spins, nothing happens, and then it re-triggers. I didn't know what a re-trigger is at the point. I see 8 more spins. I'm like, cool, I got another symbol. And I think the first symbol was, the first one I got was top symbol. At the time, I didn't know the script, all top symbol don't pay. But, we're brand new to this. Re-triggers again, re-triggers again. I have like 36 spins. And now I'm getting like four screens. I peep down, I look down, it says 4,000. Like, not dollars, just 4,000 coins, which is $400 at the time. Well, like $4,000 because I'm playing $10 spins because it's $1,000 bonus. Or yeah, it's $1,000 bonus for $10 spins, right? Yeah. I'm not paying attention. I'm like, yo, like I'm telling my ex, like, yo, wake up, like I don't know what the fuck is happening. She doesn't respond at all. So I pick up my phone, I hang up, I go Snapchat, I go to my high school friend group chat. It's like 6 of us, been friends for like 6 7 years. I FaceTime him and the game is going. I see 5 6 7. I'm like, what the fuck, yo? I'm like, yo, I don't know what's happening. I flip the screen. I'm like, yo, it says 7,000. Like, I don't know if that's 100 or 7,000. It says one coin is $1. So they're just sitting there. It spins. Last spin goes, ends, pops up 9,500 something. I look at the bottom, $9,500. I'm like, $9,500? I just spun in. I put $100. Like, what the fuck, bro? I was shaking. I was going crazy. I actually might have a clip of like Snapchat recording off my phone of what happened. But dude, it was insane.
That's fucking crazy. And then so after that, you never looked back. Like you were just
No.
a streamer
So
from then on.
at that point I said I will only ever stop if I go under that 10 grand.
Okay.
And never happened. I've always been in profits.
Great. Well, that's a good thing. Is like when you get a big win, at least you have leeway to lose now. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you know you're gonna lose. You know you're never,
yeah,
never
of
gonna win
course,
gambling, but at least you have, room.
I'm definitely thankful to say that in the past year and a half of playing, I've maybe only gotten close to like being negative 400, and I've ever since been still positive, especially with the last few months.
That's awesome.
But everybody that streams, they'll tell you like, there's no way we're in profits. Like,
Yeah, no.
nobody's
Like,
in profits.
I'm very lucky to have a good start to 2022.
Mhm.
But if you look at my numbers all time on my main casino, I'm down 24K.
Oh damn. Yeah. See, like,
Yeah.
it sucks.
At the end
And
of the day, I'm getting paid to do that, so I factor that in.
Mhm.
And I've done some crazy things for content, just as you have.
yeah, of course.
We rationalize it.
Yeah. This thing is like, it does it. 24K sounds a lot, but when you're playing $500-600 a day, it adds up. Like all it takes is 2 bad weeks. You don't realize that, but That's it. Like, yeah, it sounds like a lot, but in at the end of the like year, yeah, 24K when you're gambling about $150,000 a year, it's not that bad.
Yep.
You
So
know,
now talking about, being down 24K, what's your worst gambling experience?
November last year,
Okay.
I was prime streaming. I just got off of a good month in October. I'm streaming in November. I'm streaming every single day. Going in, I'm streaming. I'm spinning slots on stream. I don't hit bonuses. I'm literally not hitting anything. People in my stream are like, yo, you're supposed to hit bonus. I'm like, bro, I don't know what's happening. Like, I can't spin into anything. I'm buying bonuses, 0x's, 10x's. Going, I'm playing. I chase after stream. I play, and then at the time, I'm still playing DraftKings. I'm playing Blackjack off stream, and it's easy to deposit 100. I go after 3 weeks in. I go look at my bank account. And I have like 2 full pages of just $100 deposits on DraftKings. I'm like, that's bad. I went down 6K. I'm like, that's bad. And at the time, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't do the math to see how much, but I think I was actually under overall like negative 4K maybe or something like. I don't know. I didn't want to do the math because that would just piss me off more.
Yeah,
So I just was like, I'm just let it go. I took a month off or like 3 weeks off, came back, and then we're good.
Okay, that's good. Yeah. Sometimes a little break is the best thing
Yeah,
for a gambler.
yeah.
You need
And
a
it's
break sometimes.
it's hard. It's hard to take a break. The only way I did it, I literally self-excluded on everything. Because I self-excluded
Yeah.
on like DraftKings and stuff. I was like, oh, I'm not gonna play online because I know I'm not gonna go buy crypto. I deleted Coinbase off my phone. 2 days later, I'm figuring out how I'm putting money into this different account. I'm like, nah, this is not gonna work. Just like exclude everywhere. Because I say I could handle my impulses, but nobody can. You know?
Listen, but at least you know yourself.
Yeah,
That's the best
exactly,
thing. You know?
exactly.
All right. So that's pretty much all. Is there anything else you want to say more about like your gambling persona or your gambling?
I mean, honestly, there's nothing. I mean, I'm known now as the Potato King because,
Yeah, true.
yeah, I'm the Potato King now. So we'll keep that. I mean, even though it hasn't been nice to me lately, but
For anyone who doesn't know, Zez hit a 30,000x on Potato.
yeah, Royal
Royal Potato.
Potato, like
Check
out
that
of
out on his YouTube.
crazy.
We'll put the link down in the bio for the Royal Potato Max
Mhm.
win.
It's that was something. That was definitely something I would have never expected. Nobody
Okay,
expects they're
so
gonna max win.
now I want to ask you some questions about your opinions on slots in general.
Of course.
Um, you've profited on your past what? Your past 5 bonus hunts?
Oh, dude, I don't think I've lost on any of like my past maybe 10 now. The last 10
Okay, so
bonus,
you
somehow.
are a bonus hunt wizard these days.
I'm getting lucky. I don't know.
What is like your top 3 bonus hunt slots? What is like a slot that you won't normally play that you'll only play on bonus hunts because it's solid for the hunt?
So Banana Rock, it's by Play and Go. That game, I don't play. Like I will not go spin that game by itself. But for some reason, every time I go on Play and Go and play on like a hunt, spin it for $1, hits the bonus within like 20 spins, and it consistently been over 80 X's. Especially for a game that's quick. Like that's 80 X's, $80 on a dollar spin when you're doing a 500 hunt. That's like fourth, fifth of the way there. It's crazy.
Huge.
Yeah, so that's one. Um, what's the other one that I always play? I would say maybe. Oh, Gamma Mats, dude. Fucking. What's that one? Fucking
True.
Roman Legion. Roman Legion. It hits a lot. Yet usually you don't hit a full line, but also the past like 2-3 hunts it's been doing great. And then.
I think that's a solid call. And
Mhm.
Gamma Mat is one of the most underrated providers.
People hate on it because it looks old. Like my IRL friends call it grandpa slots, but like bro, they pay. Like they're good. Like if you play them, they're good.
Grandpa's got money in his bank account.
He does, he does. And I mean, I guess the last one was beat Toma Madness. Even though that game is so toxic, it's so toxic. But something about that game, I want to get in every hunt I do.
No, I get it, and what you're describing is like the perfect type of slots.
Mhm.
It's not the type of slot that you're gonna grind and expect 1,000x.
No,
But you're gonna get a
quick
bonus quick.
hundreds,
You can
yeah.
do it on a higher bet size, and it's
Mhm.
gonna give you a good average X for the bonus opening.
See, if you asked me that question maybe like 3 months ago, I would have said Sweet Bonanza because it's a great slot for wagering.
Yeah.
But the past all these past hunts I've been getting on $2, $3, $4. Pays 10x's. Like that's just not worth it for me to hunt anymore. But definitely Play and Go and Gamma Mats are like definitely the go-to for.
Totally agree, 100%. All right, so now that those are your go-to slots for bonus hunts. If you were to just be spinning, you make a raw deposit,
Mhm.
you're spinning for profit, what would be your go-to provider?
Ooh. This one might be a little hard. I want to say it's Thunder Kick because
Okay.
I find myself going to beat the beast slots almost every time I deposit raw and I'll go to Mighty Sphinx because I know like I could get into bonus regularly, but could also get the random feature and get into bonus for some reason. And
Yeah.
yeah, it's a good game. I don't know, something about those games.
Beautiful feature, bro. When it drops those 3 scatters, dude, it's
Mm-hmm,
so
mm-hmm.
nice.
I don't know. It's something about people don't like Thunder Kicks because they're slow and they're hard to hit, but I like. There's a lot of good games in there that people don't play.
And I mean, I don't know if you know, but if you smash the spin button, you get kind of a turbo spin from the stop spinning.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
It's
by Thunderkick that Firebusters or whatever, Flamebusters.
I don't think I've ever played that one.
It's the old it looks like the arcade game style.
Okay.
Uh and it's like just like I don't know, firemen going up a building.
Okay.
It's normally a really long slot to get a bonus on,
Mm-hmm.
but I swear that every time I go and I just turbo spin that
Damn
shit,
it.
I get it like within like
I
30
might
40
have to
spins.
try that out and see how it is. Actually,
Okay, so now go-to provider for spins would be Thunderkick. What's your go-to provider for buys?
unfortunately, it's pragmatics, man.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's like I don't know why I do it to myself. They don't pay, but it's like if I'm gonna go do a big buy, I'm gonna go to pragmatic. It sucks, but it's just like I don't know. It's the colors, man. The colors just bring you in.
Like at least you're honest with yourself. I specifically asked that question
Uh
because you're like a little demon when you get off stream. On stream,
huh.
you're like, no, fuck pragmatic. I don't play
Yeah, no,
pragmatic.
it's
And then it's like 2 a.m. and you're like, maybe front buy.
dude. I don't think I've played any other game other than Potato. Of course, I buy that shit. Like that's different. That's a different
For
story.
sure.
But
You're
I've
never gonna buy potato on $1.
no, it's only 20 cents. I buy on the
Yeah.
minimum because it's not worth it. But Fruit Party, like I've done countless $100, 500. I've done a bunch of $1,000 buys on it, which I would have never thought I would do. But I was just talking to I don't even think Strong this morning, and I was like, dude, I don't know why I'm not doing those super bonus buys on no limits, because like
True.
you're guaranteed at least a 50x on a no limit when you're buying a super. Maybe not
Yeah.
guaranteed, but 9 out of 10 times you're getting at least a 50x.
Usually, exactly. Something like a decent at least.
Yeah, yeah. So I feel like if I'm gonna go degen and do something stupid, I think I'm gonna start doing it on no limits.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense.
Yeah.
Um, okay, so what and now okay, so those go-to provider for spins, go-to provider for buys.
Hmm.
What is the biggest scam provider
Biggest
that you
scam.
could think of at least? There's probably ones that you don't even know,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah, yeah. Well,
unknown provider.
I have two. I mean, I'm not gonna say pragmatic. I'm not gonna keep bullying pragmatic on this. We're just gonna move away because they have good stuff too. I'm not gonna be fully shit on them, but honestly, first one would be relax, because
Really? Okay.
I love relax because obvious potato, but the amount of times I've bought Dead Man's Trail, Full Top Vikings, potato, and I've gotten a 1x or a 0x, dude, it sucks. I'm in 32 bonus buy streak on fucking potato with a under a 50x for each one. Maybe one that paid 100x. Like that's annoying to me. So
Yeah,
that
it is tough. It is
it is.
tough.
And
Yeah.
the other one, people are gonna disagree. I'm gonna get roasted for this, but hack sauce.
Okay.
They have crazy potential, but I'm not buying 20 dual bonuses to get one that's gonna pay me 500x.
Yeah, you know what? You're not wrong. And for the people watching, I think we can back this up with the stats of my fucking grind
Yeah,
unwanted.
yeah.
I'll read
Those.
them out. After 15,000 spins, I am down about 200 or $300 on 40-cent spins. Our best hit was a $514 hit. So that's like a 1300x, but a 1300x after 15,000 spins is just not enough. Our best paying dead bonus, we've had 2 dead bonuses.
Mhm.
Our best paying one was $36. So I think I agree with you that Hacksaw is a
Yeah.
little overrated.
But then we got a
Uh,
friend Strong that just fucking milks that game every day, getting 1000x's all around, you know. So I don't know.
insane. Who is strong is working for Hacksaw.
Yeah, honestly.
He got the hookup, bro.
Uh-huh.
All right, so now I'm gonna do a rapid fire round of
Okay.
questions here.
Okay. Okay.
All you gotta say is over, under, or perfectly rated for all
Okay.
of these slots. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Fruit Party.
Overrated.
Okay. Why?
Because everybody plays it, but there's no potential there. Like, yeah, 5000x, but how many people get over 400x on that game when they play? Rarely ever somebody gets it. And I think with pragmatics, what people do is people see the people doing $1,000 spins, $500 spins on and winning big, but they don't realize it's still 100, 200, 300x. I think that's the problem here with pragmatics or fruit party.
Okay. I'm not gonna disagree. Wanted Dead or Wild.
I think it's perfect where it is. I think it has a good amount of hate and a good amount of people liking it, and that's understandable on that game. It has potential. You can do it.
I can get behind that. That's a good answer.
Mm-hmm.
Mystery Museum.
Overrated, dude. That game.
Over.
Oh my god, overrated. Nah, I don't even have an explanation. That just overrated.
I'm going underrated.
You're going underrated. Wow.
I'm going. I don't
Okay.
think enough people play it.
I think enough. I think it's a good amount of people should have 0 players on it, but
Okay. What about Book of Shadows?
I think it's underrated. I think it's underrated in the aspect of locking reels for girls. People don't do that, and it pays.
True. There's many different ways you can play Book of Shadows.
Mm-hmm.
There's like there's 3 buys and then the locking reel strats and then locking reel strats. There's different strats that you're going for as well on top of that.
Exactly.
So I
There's a
like
lot to
that
that
answer.
game. It's a really good game.
I think that's the first one you answer where it's like a slot that's loved by the people that you
Uh-huh.
said is underrated still. So that's cool.
I think it could have more.
What about React Tunes?
Oh fuck that game. I don't even think it's overrated because nobody plays it anymore. Like that's a slot that's just like you'll play it if you run out of. Yeah, I think everybody just like when you get every single playing ghost line your bonus high and you need one more, you just go to React Tunes.
Yeah, you don't get it.
And you don't get it. Yeah.
What about the new game Magician's Secrets?
I actually like that game. I mean, besides the script of you never get the symbol when you actually have it, I think it's good. I think that's actually like they copied Relax with Iron Bank and like the ideas of it, but it's a cool game. They changed up their stuff a little bit on Pragmatic.
Okay, and the last one is Toshi. What do you think about Toshi?
Uh, I think it's underrated. I don't think people play this game. I think it has potential. I mean, all hacksaws have potential, honestly. But I think Toshi, the only person I ever see spinning is Rosh.
Yep.
Nobody else plays it. So
like even Train doesn't really touch Toshi.
Train plays like 4 slots. I love Train, but he only plays like 4 slots.
Yeah.
So it's okay. But I get it. He feels like they owe him. So he gotta get after it. I get it.
So that's it for the questions.
Okay.
Last thing I just want to end on quick. I don't even know if we'll include this part. I just want to say, Iron Dog Studios. Okay, maybe we'll talk about this more. Maybe we'll do a little segment on it somehow or something. But I'm calling it right here, right now. I want it on video. I want it like out there on the internet. It is the next provider up. Okay, I knew that Hacksaw was going to be good when Chaos Crew came out. And look at Hacksaw now. I'm telling you, Iron Dog Studios, next one up. A new game just came out. I don't even know what it's called. Okay, it's called Solar Nova. Now, Zez, you saw me play this
I
game.
saw it. It was literally right before we recorded this. Oh, yesterday
right
too.
we
Yeah.
Recorded, I finally hit, but I started playing yesterday.
I didn't see that.
Nothing. Played more today. Nothing. It's a 300x buy for the super buy, and then I finally just hit a 9000x. And any provider that can pay a 9000x is a good ass fucking provider.
I could vouch for that. I could vouch for it.
They have many good slots. They have Pirate Kingdom. They have 1 million megaways. A couple other slots too. 1 million megaways. The first time I played it, it had a super buy on a 20-cent bonus. It cost 54, so just under 300x.
Okay. That's not bad.
It paid 670 or some shit.
Okay, that's actually pretty good.
Solid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
good. Over 3000x on that.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to say it out here on the internet, fucking, for everyone to see. Iron Dog Studios up next.
All right, that's all right. We'll see. I gotta check it out then.
Yeah. I'm telling you, dude. I'm telling you.
All right.
All right, so I mean, that's it for the first episode of the Unnamed Thoughtcast.
Yeah, well,
If you guys want us to talk about anything, or if you guys want us to dig out any information on any games, let us know in the comments.
yep. We have a lot of things planned for this that are gonna roll out on its own. The due time is there. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Yeah, like it. Come on, it's the least you could do.
Share it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
We need you to juice us up so we could go lose it on the wheel. That's what it is.
pretty much. Yeah, exactly. There we go.